30 days from now, there will be two kinds of people. The first, same story as always, same belly, same routine, same excuses. They'll look in the mirror and wonder why nothing ever changes. The second, almost unrecognizable. Slimmer waist, sharper jawline, stronger frame, more confidence in the way they carry themselves. And the only difference? The second one decided to take action and stick with a plan like this. Which side you want to be on? Because here's the truth. Transformation doesn't take forever. If you focus on the right things, 30 days is enough to see real, visible change. And in this video, I'm giving you the blueprint to do exactly that. No gimmicks, no wasted time, just the habits that deliver results the fastest. We're cutting out the BS. No endless cardio marathons, no complicated diets that collapse in a week. Instead, I'll show you how to reset your diet without losing your mind. Train in a way that sculpts your body, sharpens up your daily habits, and start looking like a different person by next month. This isn't about becoming perfect. It's about stacking simple wins until your habits finally reflect the person you've been trying to become. Let's build. Number 1, reset your diet. Here's the truth, nothing changes until your diet changes. You can crush workouts, sweat buckets of cardio, but if your eating habits are sloppy, you'll keep spinning your wheels. I learned this the hard way. I used to think, I'll just burn it off later, but the calories from one fast food meal can erase an entire workout in seconds. That's why your diet isn't just part of the process, it's the foundation. For the next 30 days, hit the reset button. Think of it like cleaning up a messy garage. You're not throwing away everything you own, you're just clearing out the junk that doesn't serve you. Same goes for food. Stick to whole, simple options. Lean protein like chicken, turkey, eggs, 93.7 ground beef, fish, and Greek yogurt. Vegetables and fruits for micronutrients and energy. Rice, oats, and sweet potatoes for clean carbs. Nuts, avocados, and olive oil for healthy fats. And for an easy source of low-calorie, high-protein fuel, protein powder will mix perfectly in your smoothie. Now, I know that can be a lot to remember, so here are some practical systems you can use. Grocery list rule. Before you shop, write down your protein, carb, fat, and veggie sources. Stick to the list. No winging it. Meal structure. Build every meal around a protein first. Add a veggie, then carbs, then fats. The order keeps things balanced. Prep hack. Cook protein in bulk 2 to 3 times per week. For example, grilling 2 pounds of chicken and eating half a pound over 2 days. Store it, then mix and match sides so meals never feel repetitive. Swap trick. Replace one processed snack each day with a high protein option, such as Greek yogurt, a protein bar, or cottage cheese. Small swaps add up fast. Late night system. If you get hungry at night, make your default a 0-cal drink like sparkling water or something light and protein-based. This kills cravings without wrecking your day. To avoid eating the same boring meals, go on TikTok and search up some fun, healthy fat loss recipes. I found a low-calorie Mexican street-style quesadilla recipe that tasted so good, I forgot I was dieting. Think of it as hitting reset. Clean fuel in, junk out. Within weeks, you'll notice your body leaning out, your energy leveling up, and those constant cravings finally losing their grip. Every meal becomes a vote for the person you're becoming. Stack enough of those votes, and the results stop being temporary, and they become who you are. Number 2, work out consistently. Once your diet's dialed in, the next piece of the puzzle is training. But don't overcomplicate it. Whether you got a full gym membership or nothing but your living room floor, the principles stay the same. Hit the major muscle groups, focus on compound movements, progressively overload over time, and stay consistent. Compound lifts are the foundation. Push, pull, squat, carry. These are the movements your body was designed to do. In a gym, that could mean bench presses, barbell rows, squats, and deadlifts. At home, it might look like push-ups, pull-ups on a doorway bar, lunges, hip bridges, or even using a backpack loaded with books. You can take it outside too. Park benches for dips, monkey bars for pull-ups, or burpees. Same principles, different tools. Making this adjustment benefits you because you stop wasting energy chasing fancy exercises that look cool but don't actually change your body. Instead, you're training smarter, building real strength, burning fat, and carving out a physique that lasts. Here are some practical systems you can lock in. 3 full-body sessions per week. Schedule them like appointments so they're non-negotiable. Movement checklist for every session. Push-ups, bench press, chest fly, pull, rows, pull-ups, lat pull-downs, legs, squats, lunges, deadlifts, leg press, core, planks, hanging knee raises, ab crunches. Progression system. Pack 2 to 3 exercises per muscle group and do them consistently. Add 2 to 5 pounds to your lifts each week, or add an extra rep every session. Get close to failure. Keep your rest periods in between your sets between 60 and 90 seconds. This keeps your workouts efficient instead of dragging. On days when you don't have as much time, knock out a 20-minute bodyweight circuit. Something is always better than nothing. The beauty of this approach? It adapts to wherever you are. Gym or no gym, no equipment or a full setup, you got no excuses. Stick with it and you won't just lose weight, you'll build a strong, athletic frame that actually lasts. 3. Recovery and sleep. Here's a part most people overlook. Progress doesn't happen while you're working out. It happens when you recover. Training is the spark, but recovery is the fuel that rebuilds your body stronger. Think of it this way. Lifting weights, push-ups, or sprints are just controlled damage. You're breaking muscle fibers down. It's when you rest that your body repairs those fibers, making them thicker, stronger, and more defined. Skip recovery, and all you've really done is exhausted yourself. Making this adjustment benefits you because it puts your body in the best position to grow muscle, burn fat, and perform at your peak without dragging through the day like a zombie. The foundation? Sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours every night consistently. That's when your body pumps out testosterone and growth hormone, the stuff that keeps you lean, strong, and sharp. A cool, dark room is non-negotiable, and screens off at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed makes a huge difference. One of the best hacks I've personally used is wearing a sleep mask. It blocks out light completely and makes falling into deep sleep so much easier. I'll link the ones I recommend in the description. But recovery isn't just sleep. It's how you manage stress and restore your body day to day. Here's a few systems you can actually use. A post-workout routine. 5 to 10 minutes of light stretching or mobility before leaving the gym. Lock it in as part of the workout, not an afterthought. Daily walks. A 10 to 20 minute walk helps sore muscles recover faster by boosting blood flow. Meditation reset. Every 5 minutes of focused breathing lowers cortisol and allows you to be more present in your journey, which makes fat loss and muscle growth smoother. The truth is, recovery is a must, just like training. Prioritize it, and you'll stop hitting plateaus and start stacking progress week after week. Number 4, shift your mindset. Here's the thing. Eating healthy and training hard are only half the battle. The real fight is in your head. Most people don't quit because they don't know what to eat or how to train. They quit because of the story they tell themselves after a slip-up. You've probably been there. One bad meal, one missed workout, and suddenly the voice in your head goes, "Screw it, I've already ruined today. I'll restart Monday." That mindset is what kills progress. Not the pizza, not the skipped workout, the story. The reset is this. One bad decision doesn't define you. It's not failure, it's feedback. You don't throw out your whole phone because one app crashed. You restart it and keep using it. Same here. You accept, learn, and move forward. And when you start seeing setbacks as speed bumps instead of brick walls, you unlock consistency. That's when discipline stops feeling like a punishment and starts feeling like power. But mindset shifts don't just happen. You need systems to reinforce them. Here's a few. The next meal rule. If one meal goes off track, make the very next one clean and high protein. No getting back on track tomorrow. The 2-day rule. Never miss twice. Miss a workout? Fine. But the next day, you must show up. Reframe slip-ups. Instead of saying, "I failed," say, "I learned." Ask, why did I slip up? Was it hunger, stress, boredom, lack of planning? Fix the issue. Don't let food reach your emotional core. Track comebacks, not just slip-ups. Write down every time you get back on track. Over time, you'll see proof that you are consistent even when imperfect. At the end of the day, fat loss isn't just about food or workouts. It's about identity. Once you truly see yourself as someone who is healthy and in shape, it doesn't matter how many times you eat food that doesn't align with that belief. You always bounce back no matter what, because it's your baseline. Number 5, use your time and attention wisely. The biggest roadblock isn't always lack of knowledge. It's wasted time and scattered attention. You don't need another secret diet hack or hidden workout. What you really need is to take control of your schedule and your focus. Think about it. How many times have you sat down for just 5 minutes of scrolling and suddenly 45 minutes disappeared? That's nearly an hour you could have used to prep tomorrow's meals, knock out a few thousand steps, crush a workout, or even sleep. All things that move you closer to your goals. Every minute you give away to distractions is another minute you give to the version of you you're trying to let go of. Control your schedule. If you don't own your time, your cravings, laziness, and other people will own it for you. That's why structure beats motivation. Plan your priorities first. Training, walking, meal prep, and sleep go in your calendar before anything else. Treat them like unbreakable meetings. Design your environment. Have your groceries ready, meals portioned, and gym gear laid out so you don't waste decision-making power when it's go time. Batch your habits. Use habit stacking. Go for a quick walk right after dinner or stretch right after brushing your teeth. These pairings keep your goals automatic instead of optional. Control your attention. Discipline isn't just in the gym or the kitchen. It's in what you feed your mind. If your attention is glued to food videos, endless memes, and TikToks of people doing nothing, don't be surprised when you act like them. Lazy people consume distractions. Focused people guard their attention. Cut the junk content. If it makes you crave junk food, feel lazy, or feel drained, unfollow it. Replace it with fitness, faith, or business content that fuels your vision. Set hard limits. Use screen timers, or even remove apps that keep pulling you down. If you can't control it, eliminate it. Swap impulses. The moment you feel the urge to mindlessly scroll, replace it with a micro action. 20 push-ups, a 5-minute walk, reading a page, or journaling. Each swap rewires your brain to chase progress, not dopamine hits. The bottom line: your body is built in the hours between meals and workouts. Every block of wasted time is a brick you failed to lay. Every minute you reclaim and redirect is another brick in the foundation of the body and life you're building. Stop scrolling and eating your goals away. Stop thinking like the lazy, overweight version of yourself who puts pleasure above purpose. Start living like the disciplined version of you that's already in shape, strong, proud, and locked in. Your time is the currency of transformation. Spend it like it matters, because it does. Bonus: believe. Here's the bonus most people overlook: belief. Because no system, no workout, no diet will matter if deep down you don't believe you can actually follow through. Think about it. Every time you've started a diet or routine in the past, what killed it wasn't just hunger or lack of time. It was that little voice in your head saying, "See, I knew you'd quit again." That's not lack of knowledge. That's lack of belief. But here's the truth. Belief isn't some magical feeling you wait for. It's something you build, brick by brick. Every time you keep a small promise to yourself, you prove you're capable. You hit your 10,000 steps? Proof. You chose a homemade meal over fast food? Proof. You went to bed on time instead of scrolling TikTok until 2 a.m.? Proof. Those little wins stack. And eventually, the belief grows so strong that discipline doesn't feel like punishment anymore. It feels like identity. You don't try to be healthy, you just are someone who's healthy. I'll give you your first reason why you should believe you can do it. Because hundreds of thousands of ordinary people who started out just like me and you have done it. So, here's your system for building stronger belief. Pick one habit you know you can win today, even something small like a walk after dinner. Do it. Write it down, that's proof, repeat it tomorrow. The more proof you stack, the more unstoppable you become. At the end of the day, the biggest difference between the guy who changes and the guy who stays stuck isn't genetics, luck, or even knowledge. It's belief. Belief you can do it, then back that belief with action. At the end of the day, this isn't just about food or workouts. It's about who you decide to be. Every step you take, every meal you clean up, every late night you replace with real sleep, it's not just a habit, it's proof. Proof that you're becoming the kind of person who follows through. The abs, the fat loss, the strength, those are the side effects. The real prize is identity. You're not trying anymore. You are the type of person who finishes what they start, who keeps promises to themselves, who doesn't back down when it gets hard. If you can win today, you can win tomorrow. And if you stack 30 days of wins in a row, you won't just look different, you'll be unrecognizable. You have 30 days. Start now, brick by brick.